Alright, now I just want to do a quick tutorial on how I do my compost tea. My plants is on the first day of flower, so this is going to be a compost tea recipe. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, third shot, so maybe third time's a charm. My lights didn't went out, had a little electrical hiccup, but hey, one monkey don't stop no show, right? So the first thing I do is add my molasses to 5 gallons of dechlorinated water that I've had bubbling. I do have city water, but I have it bubbling for 24 hours to remove the chlorine. And I do the molasses first to break it down as much as possible to make it easier for the microbes to eat when I introduce them, as opposed to dumping a long, complex sugar chain on top of their head and suffocating them. So that is what I do, and then I add a cup of earthworm castings. I've already put 2/3 of the cup in there, so this is 1/3 the rest of the way. Now this is a 5-gallon paint strainer that I got from Home Depot, and I like to open it up like this because it's freestanding and let the input stay suspended in the water. Now this right here is Peruvian seabird guano, right? 10-10-10. Nitrogen still not going to burn the plant, so I don't use my fish hydroxylate in the flower stage. But I boil roughly about a cup of seabird guano. I don't necessarily measure that, but I eyeball that one. My kelp meal fertilizer, I use that all the way through the life cycle of my plant. Use 2 tablespoons of the kelp. I use Ancient Forest Alaskan Humus Soil Amendment, 100% organic. And this is a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to use 3 of these. Now this is organic bone meal, right? Now I don't use the bone meal in the flowers. I mean in the vegetative stage, but I do use it. And this is a 1/2 cup. Making a mess. I'll vacuum that up though. 1/2 cup. Sprinkle it around. You want to try to make sure it doesn't clump up. You know how when you used to make chocolate milk with the Hershey's and the clump up in the milk. You gotta shake it up real good. But this is my subculture beet. Now I really like this. This is my favorite.
Dang!
Alright, now this is one of my favorites is subculture beet. I don't like what I just saw when I opened it up though. It didn't have the moisture control pack in it, and it's starting to clump up, so not really a fan of that. I'm going to take a picture and send that to the manufacturer, gripe and complain. Maybe they'll send me some more or something, I don't know. But I'm going to use it nevertheless. So that is a 1/4 teaspoon. We're going to go with a 1/2 teaspoon. Well, actually, I'm going to go with a tablespoon. It is 5 gallons. So a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. In real talk, I just lost count, so we're gonna say, well, no, don't want to get out all the clumps. I'm gonna leave that in the photograph as evidence. All right. Now next, we're going to use the subculture M. Now the difference between the subculture B and the subculture M is this is the subculture Bacillus, which is your bacterial input. This is your subculture M, which is your mycorrhizae, which is the fungal input. right? So we're going to use, this is actually less concentrated than the bacteria, so we're going to use a tablespoon of that. We want a real fungally dominated, so we'll use a tablespoon and a quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving them a big head start because they're going to multiply and feed and everything like that anyway. And then for Roots Organic organism, just going to do a little teaspoon of that, just a little boost, right? And after that, I take the extra air stone and I just drop it in top of there real quick, and I just let the air bubble up and break all the rest of the fungi and everything away from the humus and the earthworm castings, and let the air bubbles come and break up any little clumps. And I'll just gently stir it once it all, especially the bone meal, because the bone meal likes to clump up. So I have to come back every, so often and really break it up. You see, I just burst on the side of the net. But it's clumping up in the water. So every once in a while, you might have to just come and give it a little karate chop. You see how the bubbles is coming through and breaking it up. That's how I do. And I'm going to let that bubble for about 24 to 36 hours at the most. Now, I used to let it go for 48, but I've noticed in my experience with my setup, I get the best results between 24 and 30 hours, 36 at the most. That's on the extreme end. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you got any questions, if you like the video, please consider thinking about hitting that subscribe button, share the video. Check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Veteran Grower, on Instagram. Check out my pictures, the grow blogs, the grow journals. Any questions, hit me up and I'll see if I can help you out. Or if I don't have the answer, I can get it for you. Veteran Grower out. Make bones, not war, baby.